Hey guys, welcome back. We are out on a Sunday this week, and I think we are just gonna do a trip up to Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Wife's with me and on her own motor pickle.
Yeah. We were trying to think of something to do. Just because it's Sunday in a small town and everything's closed. And I was like, want to go to Buc-ee's? And he was like, eh. And I was like, split a cinnamon roll? And he goes, huh?
Sold. I know we've already done a Buc-ee's video, so we're not going to go inside and film. We're just going to record on the way there.
Sometimes you just gotta make up shit to go do. You can't waste a pretty afternoon like this.
Yeah, it's way too pretty.
The rest of the week it's supposed to rain.
Yeah, especially it rained all week last week.
Yeah, so if it's going to a gas station, it's going to a gas station.
It's not just any gas station though, it's a Buc-ee's gas station. So we got a drone.
Yeah.
Well, the drone will be here. Damn, that bump always gets me.
Oh yeah, that's
the drone
tomorrow.
will be here. Yeah, tomorrow.
I'm glad you said something, because I'm gonna like harass you to get up out of bed, and you'll be like, wife.
Yeah. Well, just so everyone else knows, I did not know. If you order a drone from DJI, they require you to sign for it. You can't forward it to a Walgreens. You can't have your neighbor sign for it. You can't have anyone else sign for it. You have to sign for it. So I am having to go into work late tomorrow while I wait on this clown to get here from FedEx. And what's really bad is the same thing happened on Friday. They, for some reason, decided to ship everything in 2 packages, and one of them came on Friday and one of them's coming tomorrow, which is Monday. So I went into work late on Friday because of the same reason.
I know you're pretty excited to get it though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I just figured with the trips that we're taking, we're gonna definitely need a drone.
Who wants to get those cinematic shots? And isn't there a follow mode?
There is a follow mode, yeah. I don't know how fast it can go.
Well,
I'm sure it can only go, maybe 20, 30 miles an hour at the most.
we're fixing to find out.
Yeah, we are.
Will's planning a solo trip to the Grand Canyon, and how are you going to see the Grand Canyon other than a drone?
Yeah, that was the main catalyst for me finally doing it. I've been talking about a drone for, God, over a year at least.
Yeah, for sure. And he's been really consistent with, filming and recording and video editing, so I'm glad he went ahead and got it.
And that was one thing that we talked about when I first started recording and stuff. I think that's why I waited. I wanted to see if I was going to keep up with this.
And he has. It's his passion project for sure. He works on it every day.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I've been working on a new Instagram tag. I know it's something simple that nobody even probably notices, but I just want everything to look nice. Yeah. I couldn't tell how far back they were.
I was hoping you would roll it. I was like, let's go.
Well, we're gonna do the back way to Buc-ee's this time.
Yeah. Take a couple of FMs. Sorry, sorry I'm not very hyper, y'all. It's 2 in the afternoon on a Sunday. I'm not doing all that coffee business.
I know.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I look forward to you being hype.
Sorry. That's Saturday,
But-
Kaylee.
That is Saturday, Kaylee. We had a busy Saturday yesterday. I had to work, and then we went to a crawfish festival.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I had a great time.
We got to hang out with his co-workers for a couple hours and outside seating at a bar, just chilling. It was nice.
Yeah, it really was.
Brisket nachos and an unsweet tea. Okay.
I was looking forward to that unsweet tea I ordered.
Yeah, and there was even like a real live hoochie mama trying to hit on one of his buddies. It was pretty wild.
Yeah, it was. Weston said, we don't go for the low-hanging fruit.
Southern women can be pretty out of pocket. At 2 p.m.
Yeah, she was pretty wild.
I mean, it was just the afternoon. This wasn't even the night hours. Goodness.
It was funny.
I'm basically a nun, though, so I know you guys don't believe it with this Chet tattoo and this 900-pound motorcycle, but I really am. I have a bedtime, and I take specific vitamins every day. I'm not I'm not about that life. Look at my nails. They're clear, okay?
And you flip bitches off on the side of the highway.
Well, sometimes you just gotta let a bitch know. At least it was with clear nails.
Yeah. Isn't this 1564?
No, not yet. This is 1903.
That's right.
I only know that because I go down there to get tortured, but just to end up being really pretty. That's where I get my eyebrows done, down there. My stomach has hurt twice, 3 times. It hurt last night, it hurt this morning, and it's just started hurting like an hour ago. Can't help but wonder.
What does?
My stomach, my upper stomach.
Huh.
Can't help but
You
wonder
probably just
if it
gotta
was
poop.
eating crawfish in the sun. It was 87 degrees. I was staring into the sunset eating some hot crawfish.
Yeah.
And I just got
Yep.
done telling y'all I take vitamins and go to bed at 9:30 every night. So it's a little wild for me.
That's funny. Yeah, the seating wasn't optimal.
I had a really good time though. I'm not here to bitch. I really had a good time.
Yeah, I did too.
Made a couple new friends myself. Got to see live music. I had a Chick-fil-A chocolate chunk cookie, the jam. So our turn, we're gonna make a right turn shortly after this yellow flashy light.
Yeah, the yellow light's where we go on Arkansas Road.
It's normally where we go left.
You always go left.
What else? What else you want to talk about?
You just had a busy week. It rained all week. It started raining when, like Tuesday? Or did it rain all week?
Wednesday. There's our turn.
Wednesday? Yeah.
Wednesday, yeah. I've never been this way on 1564, I don't think. Have you?
I don't think so. I was thinking it was 1903. That's why I was confused earlier. I was trying to think of where that road intersects with another road.
Oh, baby
It's
goats.
like I'm pretty sure it just hits the highway. I like their porch.
This is cool. The air conditioning kicked on. It kind of feels like rain. I hope not.
It wouldn't be the first time. Probably not the last.
We should have rode and recorded for y'all yesterday, but we were just vibing in a car.
Well, we had rain on the forecast again. That was the only reason we didn't ride, because I would have rode to work otherwise.
And the rain
And
that
then
came
when it-
through was like a 10-minute sprinkle.
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad.
That's okay.
But the moment I don't listen to it, that's when I get shit on.
Like a dumping, yes.
Yeah.
A pissing.
Like a cow pissing on a flat rock. That's how it came out last time whenever we were... I don't remember where we were. And we were like, oh, we need to hurry before the rain happens. And then all of a sudden, like, the whole bottom fell out.
Were we coming back from Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And it was bad enough that we had to stop at the car wash about 1.5 miles from our house. Like, we couldn't just push through. It was bad. We almost made it. Remember? And Frankie met us up there and talked with us for a little bit.
Yeah. And that car wash is abandoned. So the next day I found a nail in my tire. Yeah, I don't think I've been out here. I like it.
Yeah, this is a nice little portion. I had something else to talk about. I hope it comes back to me. Anybody else who
did?
have ADHD and things boomerang? It was here for just a split second and then it left. So hopefully it comes back.
We got both trips finally planned.
Yeah. Oh, can we talk about how I told him one of the places completely off limits was Colorado? Oh,
Dang.
not taking this way again.
No. I just almost died.
I wish my camera was I wish my camera was front facing. Damn. His whole rear end just went whoop. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I already kind of feel like I'm gonna throw up, and that just exacerbated it. I was like, oh shit.
There goes husband.
I've been feeling a little nervous on this ride, and hopefully that's what it was, and it's just Gucci from here. Anyway, both the trips are planned. And he tells me that the last day he's gonna go ahead and ride $1 Million Highway because it's on the way home.
It is. That's the only reason. Because it's
On the way home, he says.
it's an hour detour.
Right. And
It's not even an hour detour.
That's-
It's like a 20-minute detour. And honestly, the closest place for a hotel from the hotel home puts me right back.
And-
Makes me go right down it.
he came home Friday and was like, I replanned my whole trip, and was a little too happy about it. And I'm like, that's cool. And after an hour of explaining, and by the way, I'm going to be in Ouray and head south to, I was like, what? Fucker.
Yeah, it's going to be a good trip. Making the best out of
We
it.
got to do one thing despite the wife, right?
Not at all.
We posted, I should say he. This is totally his channel. I can't say we. I'm just the co-star that gets the laughs. He posted
You're
a
actually
reel
the main character.
about the Bluebonnet video about Will saying he would hate to see me be a single mother. Tell me why you motherfuckers gave that thing 3,000 likes so far. Is that really that funny? I think you men have some shit to say to your wives, but you can't.
I think you just don't want to admit that your husband's as funny as he's been telling you he is.
Well, I mean, that is the one time you didn't steal my joke.
Yeah.
Have we rode this?
I don't think so.
Was this your way back from Quick Car for the longest time? Are we just riding
No.
it in reverse cowgirl?
No. That was, what road did we just take?
1564.
It was another one.
When you hit that wobble back there, did you speed up to get out of it? Or did you just stand up on your pegs and dance with it?
No, I stood up and sped up a little bit. I felt my ass. I saw it and I was like, well.
I've never seen Natasha dirt bike before. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah. No, I just stood up and accelerated a little bit faster just in case.
I had a situation just like that where I hit a pretty significant water puddle in a turn, and I don't know what happened, but something told me to pull on my throttle a little bit because speed will make you go straight up, and it helped, thank God.
This might be that road, but I don't recognize any of these houses, especially that one.
I know, sometimes you know how you ride a road backwards and it looks totally brand new?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the situation that was making me nervous this whole time, so I'm starting to feel better, even though I'm sorry it happened to you.
It's all right.
I'm starting to loosen up. He and I both have like an internal radar system, and something was making me uneasy, and I was like, maybe it's just because you haven't rode in 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks since you rode your motorcycle.
Yep.
Oh man.
It'd be like that sometimes. We remember to put our sunscreen on today so we don't get cooked alive.
Yeah. I'm still peeling from the fucking blue bonnets 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
We always learn that hard lesson every single spring.
It is every spring, I know.
Every spring. And after that, we remember. Texas sunburns don't play. They're hot. And they sting, like when you're in bed and you move in your sleep and you wake up because it's burning. That shit's annoying.
I told you we were having like a meeting at work, and we were all just kind of standing around, and this lady was standing beside me, and she's like, "Are you sick?" And I was like, "No, I feel fine." And she's like, "I feel heat coming off of you." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sunburned." And she reached down and touched my arm, and she was like, "Oh my God."
It was probably sun poisoning. Like, I didn't really feel very good the next 2 days, but we just pushed it through because we ain't no bitch.
Yeah.
You just drink some water, you'll be alright.
I don't think this is the same road.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're on something different. We've lived here for the how long and we haven't rode this?
Yeah. This stuff's us out at 276 though, right?
Yep. Show does.
It did get pretty cold. Not cold, but AC's going for show.
Yeah, we got the AC on.
I'm just excited as fuck not to be riding around with fucking
3 coats on.
two jackets and heated gear and long johns and everything else.
Same.
I don't know what the next event they're doing at work is. I'll find out though, and we can go back out there.
Yeah.
Only to boomerang back to something we talked about 10 minutes ago. Sorry.
You're fine. I'm surprised they don't have like a company cookout for y'all. That's what I kept saying yesterday, is this is probably like y'all's company cookout since his company was the title sponsor of the event. I put a lot of trust in husband clearing the way for us to go.
Yeah.
Because he does, I mean, it was a yield. I'm not talking shit. Don't come for me. But he does a lot of roll stops, so I just watch him like, what's he about to do? It's like a trust fall. Now we're looking for 36. What?
I'll tell you. Like, hey, we need to put some ass on this right here. Ready?
And I say, wait for me, I have a 107. Oh, my gas light's on. Definitely getting gasoline at the Bucks.
At the Bucks.
At the Nucks if you Bucks. He's on my gato. I can't sing that. I didn't know there was an X on there.
No.
Did you know that? Huh.
Don't remember it, no.
We just don't know shit about fuck, do we?
You don't know shit about shit. Or no, she said, you don't know shit about fuck.
What's her name? Gracie? No.
Ruthie.
Ruthie. Ruthie's my bitch.
From Ozark. I'm kind of excited to see her play the Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
I was really surprised that she hadn't been in any movies since Ozark.
Has she not?
I hadn't seen her in anything.
I'll have to look that up.
It's almost time to watch Ozark again, too.
You know what? I looked that up yesterday. I was looking at our magnets on the fridge for Lake Osage Beach in Missouri. Ozark is based off of that lake where we went.
Oh, cool. You'd think all the rain would have washed all this dirt off.
That was a hard bump.
Where was it filmed at? Do you remember?
Georgia.
That's right.
I can't remember the name of the resort. It told me, but it was about 2-3 miles from the dealer that we went to, way up there. That was your favorite day of the vacation, wasn't it?
Yeah. This is 35, I think.
Okay. Look at us starting to look out for the black and white signs that are FMs. We're getting good at this.
A little bit.
So you still getting a cinnamon roll?
Possibly. As they say in Workaholics, you only YOLO once.
We were talking about that yesterday, how I normally don't like shows like that, like Arrested Development, Parks and Rec, The Office, but I do like Workaholics.
Wonder why. Wonder what makes it so different.
It's just 13-year-old boy humor.
Yeah. We're up by Bill's house.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember we went that one time, but...
Hey, this is the road
Oh.
I used to ride to work. And they got teacup Yorkies over there.
Oh, don't tell me that. Buddy needs a dog.
Buddy doesn't need a dog. Buddy is already Marty's dog. We have maximum capacity on animals.
Yeah. Mammals. Max.
Yeah. We've got 2 snakes, a tegu, 4 cats, and 3 dogs, and a wife.
Oh. I'm the zookeeper. If you need to swerve in the lane, I learned my lesson from 1564. I'm staying back from you a little bit.
Okay. I ain't letting this motherfucker take me out, too.
What if that would have, like, what if we would have been passenger riding and hit that?
Yeah, we were chipsing it.
No, I mean, like, last week's video.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have had no shit handles. I'm on my last square of gas.
We're almost there.
I really like the air conditioning being on right now. This is nice.
Really is.
You know what hasn't happened to me in a while?
What's that?
Going to the gas station on my bike and a little girl goes, "It's a girl on a motorcycle!"
That usually happens.
I wonder if today's the day. To mention your subscribers.
Yeah, we were at 199 this morning, so hopefully tomorrow will be picking someone that commented and liked that video.
What are you gonna do to announce it? Are you gonna do a short? Are you gonna pick based off of this video? What are your rules and requirements? How are you gonna do this?
They got to comment on the video that comes out tomorrow, so it'll be the vacation planning video.
Okay.
But I gotta change the thumbnail when I get home so everyone knows that's the video. You gotta comment. And
I think you should make a short link to that video, and you can even have your helmet on and just remind everybody. Husband's just a little camera shy. He'll be in there a little bit, but not very much. Versus me, I'm like, hello, motherfucker.
yeah, that's Bill's entrance.
We just go straight. Yeah.
Straight. I bet this high school is a fucking nightmare with this construction.
Woo! You ain't lying.
All right, guys, we are pulling up to the Bucks, so we're gonna end this video here. We will see all of you next week. And I don't think we're doing anything then, but yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
See you later, alligator. You're supposed to finish it.
Finish what?
It's where you say, oh, after a while.
After a while, crocodile.
Where do we turn at? I feel like I'm in a real life obstacle course where you really could die. There's no...
You just said you trust husband.
Yeah. Where am I gonna pump this gas at?
You can get this one.
Sure.